Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday. Super excited. I am Alexandra Harbushka. I am the founder of Life With Herpes. It is a blog, it's a YouTube channel, obviously, because you're watching. It's a podcast, but most importantly, like I always say, it is an online community for people just like you, just like me, who are living with genital herpes. So, hello. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here with you. I am here in San Diego. So I pulled over, actually where I was last week. Wasn't planning to be here, but I pulled over and was like, oh my gosh, it's time to go. So I'll do this. So anyways, welcome. I'm excited to be here. Cannot believe it's Friday again. Did any of you have those weeks where it's like, how did it become Friday? I was listening to the radio and they were talking about how their week was going so slow. I was like, no, mine is not going slow. Mine is super fast. So anyways, hi friend, welcome. All right, so let's get to it. Feel free to ask me any questions you have. Of course, I have a list of questions that people have already asked. Hi there. I love your shoes. Are they shoes? Are they purple shoes, your image? Hello, welcome. Hi, friends. Yeah, I'm super excited to be here with you. Oh, that's really bright. Pretty Queen, I was saying, is your profile picture, are they like fluffy purple shoes? I love them. Vans. Okay. Super cool. Love it. Okay, so my first. Yes, I do. I live here in California and in Las Vegas. Okay, Rebecca, we'll talk about that. Yeah, I live in San Diego and Las Vegas. Right now I am in San Diego, so it is a beautiful day here. It's going to be in the 80s. I don't know how that happened, but it's going to be in the 80s. So anyways, you're. Yes, show off your good legs. Actually, I'll show you my shoes right now. Can I flip this around since we're doing shoes? Wait, can I do that? Look at these. The sun, hold on, let me get, right? How cool are those shoes? They're like Michael Jackson shoes or something. Anyway, okay. So you're afraid to touch yourself. Okay, so that is something I completely, oh good, thank you so much. I love that you love them. So as far as being scared to touch yourself, that's something that's totally normal. That's something that is absolutely, we tend to cut off a part of our body maybe, or ignore something, or feel like I don't deserve to touch myself. A lot of it I think stems from, it's in the sexual, touching yourself there is sexual. It can be. Also, it can just be part of your body, like I'm washing myself in the shower, right? And I think we're kind of told like to feel bad about touching yourself or things like that. So here's what I want to describe and talk about. For you not to touch, I love being a woman too. For you not to touch your genital region, wherever your herpes is, would be as silly as saying, I'm not going to touch my elbow. Or I'm not going to touch my ear. Or I'm not going to touch my chin. Or I'm not going to touch my knee. Or I'm not going to touch my throat or whatever. I feel like the song, like the leg bone's connected to the knee bone. I don't know why that just kind of came into my mind. Anyways, it's really on a non-emotional level. It's as silly as saying, well, I'm not going to touch my elbow ever again. Ever. I have a bad elbow. My elbow has a skin disease. I'm never going to touch it. And that sounds silly, right? Because it's your elbow. It's a really important thing. If you don't have elbows, you can't move, you can't lift, you can't work, you can't type, you can't drive, you can't make your bed, you can't do you need your elbows. So very similar to your sexual organs or your genital organs, you need them. They're really important. You feel filthy cleaning yourself. Okay, so they're really important. You need them. They're really important for your livelihood. You need to go to the bathroom. There's important parts. Yes, I do have an Instagram. It's my name. It's Alexandra Harbushka. So all of these areas are super important. So you need to touch yourself. You need to touch all the areas, not feel guilty. It is a beautiful part of your body. Enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with that. No space. It's Alexandra Harbushka. So that's going to be a really important challenge for you, and I know. something that maybe I can recommend that you do to get a little more connected with yourself, and it might sound silly. Okay, don't be afraid to go to the bathroom. Absolutely not. Why are you afraid to do that? Because that's another natural part about our bodies. So you gotta do that. There's nothing wrong with, you know, you want to keep your areas clean. Yay, I see you're following me now. So don't be afraid to go to the bathroom. What I really want to invite you to do, since you're having some difficulties with touching or cleaning or that, I want you to set a date for yourself. A date, like literally a date night. Literally a date. I saw that. Do a date. You don't want to spread it. Okay. I'm going to get back to that, but what I want you to do is set a date. Have a date night. I want you to, whatever you would do if you're going to have a friend come over. Would you put flowers out? Would you bring out your favorite dishes? Would you cook something special? Would it just be wine and cheese? Would it just be chocolate? Would it be, what is it? And I want you to do that. And I want you to have a date, but it's for you. So I want everything that you would normally do: clean the house, not clean the house, change your sheets, not change your sheets, shower, whatever it is you do, curl your hair, whatever. And it's just you, and it's just you. And you have whatever it is you prepared, whether it was steak, whether it was scrambled eggs, whether it was just cheese and wine, whatever it is, enjoy it, and it's about you. Then what I want you to do, it's really important, so I want you to draw yourself a bath. Now, if you don't have a bath, do a shower. But I want you to draw yourself a bath, and I want you to spend time in that bath. And it's all about you. And it's totally, totally you. And spend time in there. And at that point, you're kind of out of your own element. Sometimes being in water is a different exposure, but you've already led yourself up to, you're on a date with you. And it's important. And I want you to touch every single part of your body. I want you to touch every single toe. I want you to touch your ankle. And I want you, when you're doing it, be like, wow, I never noticed that my big toe, my right big toe is bigger than my left big toe, whatever. And I want you to spend that time, right? And touch and feel, and my right big toe feels different than my left big toe, and spend as much time as you need in the bathtub, and go all the way through your body. And what I'm really getting at here is for you to reconnect to either parts of your body that you have maybe disconnected to. Maybe it is your elbow also. But especially as women with our genital herpes. Okay, so I'll get to the cooties. Especially with genital herpes, we're meant to feel dirty, or we shouldn't touch ourselves, or, you know, that's not a good thing, right? And that's really bad that we feel that way. So I want you to go through. Now, to answer your question about cooties or spreading it, if you have an outbreak, I keep getting all these emails. If you get an outbreak, then, you know, maybe hold off until the outbreak is cleared. You're not going to spread it in the bathtub or anything, but yeah, I want you to go through and have a connection. Oh, thank you. Yay, love it. Okay, suppressive medications. Okay, side effect. Okay, cool. I was going to talk about that anyways. So I really want you to understand that you're not going to pass it to yourself. Your immune system is strong enough. Your immune system is going to keep it in the area. By touching it, it's okay. Yes, with yourself. I want you to touch every part of your body, and I want you to connect to every part of your body, and I want you to feel like, wow, I didn't realize how important my genital region was, because it allows me to go to the bathroom, or it allows me to do this, or I get to have sex, or I get to have an orgasm, or all these things that are super. I can birth babies, like all these things that are super cool about being a woman that we sometimes forget. So that's super important. As far as the antiseptic side, or the clean side, or the not spreading it to yourself, as long as you wash your hands after you touch the area, then you're going to be fine. But this is going to be really important, especially with a sexual partner. Like, he or she is going to touch you wherever, whatever, and you can't worry about it, right? Sex is meant to be fun. It's meant to you're meant to have fun with it. And so just wash your hands after. Just like anything, you know, you touch a door handle, or you're out for the day. When you walk inside, wash your hands. You're going to eat something, wash your hands. So there's just a lot you can do to prevent other diseases, not necessarily herpes. So I I realize that I'm kind of on this topic because it's, as women, we are meant to feel bad on that topic. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions. So I saw the last question about antivirals. What are some side effects to taking them? I get those questions a lot. So here's my own personal take on antivirals. And I think that they're great. Let me take a sip of my tea here. I think that they're great. I think that they're super great. When we're sick, it's great to be able to take something to heal us. Now, when we have an outbreak, nothing else is really going to happen to us. Like, it's not like when we get a cold. So for example, when you get a cold, if you don't take care of your cold, it goes into pneumonia. You don't take pneumonia, and then you get, like bronchitis, you get sinus infections, you get all these things. No, that's not what happens. It's just an outbreak. Now, what can happen is you can have one outbreak, go into another outbreak, and go into another outbreak. Sorry, there's a big truck. But it is definitely not going to turn into something else, right? Like I said, like getting ammonia or pneumonia or whatever, or bronchitis or anything like that. I think the antivirals are great for somebody who has outbreak after outbreak after outbreak after outbreak. Or if you know what your triggers are. So when you have outbreak after outbreak after outbreak and you can't catch up and you can't keep on top of it and you can't, so you're having a lot of outbreaks. Okay, so if you're having a lot of outbreaks, I think antivirals are great. Take it, let it do its work, let your immune system get back on track. A lot of times when your immune system's off, your GI tract is off. So it's building back that bacteria that you need in your tummy, in your GI tract, and it's just building your immune system up again. So if you don't have outbreaks, it is a learning experience. So if you don't have outbreaks often, and they're like once every few months, or they're like, once a year, then I would say skip it. There's no need to put anything into your body that you don't need. Your body is clearly doing a good job of preventing the outbreaks. So I would say skip it. Absolutely, there's no reason. Some of the side effects to the antivirals, of course, everybody's different and everybody's sorry, I got all these messages coming through. I thought it was a pH balance. For what? For outbreaks? Or for your period? So I'm going to keep going and let you answer. And I forgot what I was going to say. Totally forgot what I was going to say about outbreaks. I don't know. I got like all these messages for having sex. Okay. Let's see. Side effects. Side effects for the antiviral. So some people, they lose their hair. I've never heard it happen, but some people, they have thinning hair. I had one person that was like, it's not working. I have too much hair. I was hoping it would fall out. But there are some people that have that. For me personally, it causes headaches. I get headaches. I don't know if it's because I'm dehydrated, and I don't know if it's because what it does is it dehydrates you. You got to drink extra water when you're on it. So I don't know if I'm dehydrated and then that's why or what, but I do get a little more headaches. And the other thing that it does do for me is for some people, you have to watch where you are in the sun because it can hurt. You can burn easily when you're on it. So those are kind of some of the side effects. I've never heard of anyone losing their hair, but that is something that can happen. So those are the side effects. As far as am I taking antivirals? No, I'm not taking antivirals. I only take an antiviral if I have an outbreak. So yeah, the side effects, everyone's a little different. You can take it long term. They say it's fine to take for years and years and years. They also say it's fine to take during pregnancy. They say that it's totally fine also during breastfeeding, all of that. So I took it for 3 years straight. Sleeplessness is a side effect? No, I wouldn't say sleeplessness is a side effect. I haven't heard of that as a side effect. Perhaps it could be anxiety and it could be, other things maybe with your diagnosis. If that's the case and you're having a hard time sleeping, try a melatonin. I think that it's a natural it's natural and it's what our body naturally produces when we go to sleep. It's not addictive. So maybe try a melatonin for a night and see if you have a better night's sleep. But I know a lot of people that take melatonin before they go to bed. Hold on. I thought I was going to sneeze. No, I didn't. Okay. If this is a skin condition, why take antivirals? Because you're getting outbreaks. So if you're getting outbreaks so often that it's super annoying and you can't live your life and you can't have a normal relationship and you can't have sex and all these things, then yeah, I would take the antiviral. If you're not getting outbreaks, then you're totally fine and there's really no reason to take it. Unless you are in a new relationship and unless your partner does not have herpes. And if your partner doesn't have herpes, then it's great to take the antiviral so that you can reduce the transmission rate, because what it does, it's the stigma that gets us. It's a skin disease, it's a stigma, but the antiviral reduces the transmission rate for asymptomatic shedding. So any other supplements that you would recommend besides lysine? So yes, I take lysine daily. I love it. It's great. No side effects to lysine. As far as do my breasts hurts? Okay. Okay, I got a lot of questions coming through. Okay, so now I lost track again. Guys, I'm so sorry. Like my brain is, because it reads, I'm on my phone and they read and I gotta think of what I'm doing. What's shedding? Okay, so viral shedding is when the virus is, just like anything, we shed, right? It's like my hair falls out, I scratch my skin, my skin cells fall off, so we shed. The virus does the same thing. It's a living being, it's a living organism. So it will shed, and when it does, that's when people are contagious. But we don't know that we're contagious because we have no signs or symptoms. So that's kind of what viral shedding is. I did a whole episode on it that was great. I recommend it. Go back and look for it. I have a lot of information on it. As far as your breasts hurt, you said do your breasts hurt when you are doing, when you get an outbreak? No, that might be something totally different. Oops. Men shed as well. Both men and women have viral shedding. So back to your question about are your breasts tender during an outbreak? No, that shouldn't be. So yeah, it might just be where you are hormonally. It could be you're having an outbreak on your period. But yeah, it just probably a change in your hormones is really what causes breasts to hurt when you're getting your period. Maybe you're pregnant. I don't know. But yeah, men shed as well. Both men and women shed. We all shed. And basically what this boils down to is, earlier what we were talking about is the stigma. It's the stigma that really causes people to feel like they are less of a person. Did I get all those questions? I was like really trying to read them fast. Did I get them all? Was there any other question that I missed? You were talking about lysine. What other supplements can you take in addition to lysine? I recommend a probiotic. If you have like indigestion or your immune system's shot, recommend a probiotic. Go to any health food store and ask them what it is that works for you. They're experts, so ask them what you want. Like I myself take a woman's blend. I think I have like 50 billion good bacteria. I don't know what I take really, but it's for women. But go see which one works for you. So definitely take that. If you're feeling you need more antioxidants, I would take vitamin C. I would add some zinc to your diet, but in general, I would try and cut out some foods that maybe are not so good. So I would cut out caffeine. I'd cut out chocolate. I would cut out nuts. Not cut out, but cut back, because glad about the breast stuff. I got to answer that. But those are some foods that can really increase your outbreaks. So try and eat like lots of eggs and cheese and lean protein and vegetables without seeds. Yay, I'm so glad you don't have an outbreak or anything. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome that you don't have them. Super lucky. But there's other people that have them all the time, and it's just a matter of getting your, you feel bad for eating healthy. Don't feel bad for eating healthy. It's like the best thing ever to eat healthy. It feels so good to eat healthy. All right, my friends, I'm going to wrap this up. Any last questions coming through, I'm happy to answer. I love being here with you guys on Fridays, and I love spending my Fridays with you. Next Friday, I will be in Las Vegas, so I'll see you in Vegas. Have link for food, caffeine. So yeah, thanks for asking that. My most recent episode that was just released has a link on all the foods. So I have all the foods listed. If you go to the most recent episode, I think it's 107. But I just released it on Wednesday. So I just released it with all the foods that are really good to eat. So go find that. I also have some meal plans on there. If you have not joined the community, I really want to invite you to do that. You're awesome too. If you haven't joined the community, I'd love to invite you to do that. Go to lifewithherpes.com, join. It is a subscription based. Sorry about the truck. It is subscription based. So fasting, I know nothing about fasting. I know that I personally couldn't do it because I have low blood sugar and I would be like a raging bitch. So that I can't do. I don't know about fasting. Some people swear by it. I just couldn't. I can't. Anyways, see you all next week. Love you guys, and stay positive. Join the community. I'm on there all the time. There's great people over there that can answer questions too. All right, you're welcome. Bye, guys.